Welcome back to the Makeforms tutorial series. In this video, we will look at the URL field and how to collect website links cleanly in your form. Use the URL field when you want people to enter a link, like a company website, a portfolio link, or any other URL you need. The URL field helps keep links in the right format, so you get clean, usable responses. Now from the field list, drag the URL field into your form. Click on the label and enter a line that fits your form. For example, you can use Enter Your Portfolio link. Now let's look at the basic settings for this field. At the top of the settings panel, you will see the required field toggle. Turn this on if the user must enter a link before submitting the form. If they try to submit without a value, Makeforms will show an error and block the submission until they add a URL. Use placeholder text to show an example of what you want. For example, website.com/portfolio. This helps users enter the link in the format you expect. Below that, you will see helper text. Use this to explain what kind of link you want. For example, you can write, "Add your portfolio link." You can show this as a small info icon that opens on hover or as a line of text below the field. Use the option that fits your form layout. Now open the advanced settings for the URL field. Turn on Repeat this field when you want the user to add more than one URL. When this is enabled, you can set the maximum number of times the URL field can repeat. For example, if you set the limit to 2, the form shows one URL field by default. An Add More button appears below it, allowing the user to add another URL. Turn on Mark as sensitive data if you want to limit who can view responses for this field. Only team members with the right access can view the values in the Responses section. Use default value when you want the URL field to load with a link already filled in. For example, if you are collecting a LinkedIn profile, you can set the default value www.behance.net. When the form opens, the user already sees this base link and only needs to type their username at the end. Use Disable field when you already know the user's portfolio link and you just want to show it. Example, you already have their Behance link from an earlier step, so you pre-fill and disable the field. The link remains visible in the form, but the user cannot edit it. You can also fill the URL field from a value in the form link. In Autofill from query parameter, type a name, for example, portfolio. Add this to the form URL with a full link. When someone opens the form with this link, the URL field will load that portfolio URL automatically. Now use prefix if you want something to appear before the input. For example, if you set the prefix to https:// the form will always show this part at the start of the field. From this, the user only needs to type the remaining part of the address. Use postfix when you want a fixed part to appear after the user's input. For example, if you set the postfix to portfolio, the form always adds it at the end of the URL. From this, the user only needs to enter the main website address, and the field completes it as johndoe.design/portfolio. And that's how the URL field works in Makeforms. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.